Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Amanda Silva Prabowo from Management 23, and my NPM is 2341180. Good morning, everyone. Today, we are going to explore a fundamental aspect of human intelligence. Rationing every single day, you face choices, solve problem, and analyzing information, but how do you actually from conclusion? Reasoning and the structural cognitive process of thinking about something in a logical way to form conclusion or a judgment. It is the bridge between the raw data we perceive and the smart decision we make. Historically, human progress has relied entirely on our ability to reason effectively. In business, science, and daily life, understanding how we think is just as important as we ever think. Today, we will look at the three primary pillars of logically reasoning: deduction, induction, and abduction. Let's dive in. Let us begin with the first major type, deductive reasoning. This is often described a top-down approach to logic. In deductive reasoning, we start with a broad, general statement is recalling a major premise and apply it to a specific case to reach a warranted certain conclusion. The classic example goes like this: all humans are mortal. Socrates is a human, therefore Socrates is mortal. The beauty of the education reasoning lies into absolute certainty if your initial premise are true and your logic is valid. Conclusion must be true in the real world. This is exactly type of reasoning used by mathematicians, software engineering, writing code, and just applying established law specific court case. Introductive reasoning. Now let's look at the opposite approaching introduced reasoning. The education is a top-down, induction is a bottom-up approach. Here we do start with a general rule. Instead, we look at specific observation. Notice a reduced pattern, and from that pattern, we create the board generalization for instead is a very one. You have a machine in your life with white and my education that always fine are white. Unlike dedication, inductive reasoning does not give a absolute certainty. It gives a probably the conclusion is likely to be true. New observation could disprove it. This is the heart of the scientific method, market research, and data analytics, where we look at the past trend and predict future consumer behavior. Objective relation and conflict. And the conclusion. Finally, we have objective relation, which perhaps the most common type of reasoning we use in daily life. Objection start with the incomplete observation and look for the lies. Most pleasurable explaining. It is often called argue to the best explanation thing doctor diagnosis based on the fuses symptoms of the detective like Sherlock Holmes solving a good crime while limited to what the fuck was that? But they have a little bit of evidence to make an educative guess. To conclude, there is a three form of reasoning: ration, educative induction, and abduction are isolated tools that work together. By mastering them, improve to critical thinking. All right, maybe just only that what I can explain anymore, unless I apologize. Thank you. Sorry for what I said. See you in the next presentation.